like that.
Roller coaster, wanna let it stop like that, yeah, and it's not like
Flexing. Follow when the kid like it stop like why you keep asking the same question.
Grizzly going crazy, nigga.
roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? I remember going to school, never had the latest shoes. You was raised to make it cool, I was raised to make a move. We was playing with different bags, so I kept getting shitted on. It was motivation, telling myself stay patient. Package touchdown, gotta relocate it. If that body got took down, guess it was donated. Plug ain't from round town, but we both native. Yeah, sliding with my body, I got a Joe waiting. Can't let these hoes spend the night, ain't got no home training. Heard your damn mixtape, gave it a low rating. Yeah, streets reply, I look right in a Mercedes. Creep at night, the city lights going brave. She popping it like that is meant for, can't be no road and extendo. Bitch, I put me in the friend zone till she see me in the end zone. Hoes calling from other zip code, trapping hard, I need a flip phone. It's the new pack, the last one been gone. Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Stepping out cool, rock and roll my watch and shoes. They scream wave ain't bring a pool, mainstream thing to scream my moves. Jack hit me up like gotta leave round 2. Know what's going on, man, you need it come through. I'm the neighborhood superintendent. Dogs in the den, got the kush in the kitchen. Look here, baby, I'm on real time. Needle in the haystack, but still shine. Wave guard, grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell him wait for it. Grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell him wait. Tell him.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking the same questions? Roller coaster motor at the
Uncle Sid, like Uncle Sid in the building. Peace to everybody. We got a great show. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. I was scrolling through the algorithm, man. Scrolling through my YouTube, and the algorithm, I must say, slapped me across the head. The algorithm slapped me across the head with some news that I feel like me and Uncle Sid is more than capable to break down. So we got this story about Uncle Sid, this guy. He's 26 years old. He started smoking crack. And peace to you, Uncle Sid. You there?
Yes, I'm here. What's good?
What's good, Uncle Sid? So we got this story, Uncle Sid, about this guy. Man, he seemed like he was raised right. Seemed like he had his family. Seemed like he had his family in his life. You know what I'm saying? And he started. He said he was taking pills, and he was selling a little petty drugs. And then one day he got the idea to you, Uncle Shaka. One day he got the idea to smoke his own product, to smoke some crack, a little bit of it. And he said, man, it led him down a rabbit hole. He said his girl started treating him different. He said he lost everything. Man went homeless. But as peace to the everybody tuning in, tapping in, like, share, and subscribe. As we break down this video, Uncle Sid and Uncle Shaka, is it's a lot of life lessons in what this brother is saying. You know what I'm saying? He's young, 26, still got his whole life ahead of him. You know what I'm saying? But if you just listen to the psychology and the framework of what this brother's saying, you know what I'm saying? It's something I definitely need y'all opinion on. You know what I'm saying? I think we all can learn from a situation like this.
For sure. Let's get it.
Really, I hear the birds is chirping.
Yeah,
Birds,
I'm
dogs
doing
is
double
walking.
duty.
It's beautiful.
I'm training Sid while I'm sitting here.
Lord have mercy.
I'm
You done
working my
put.
dog. I'm working
Go
my
on and do
dog.
your thing. I'm finna listen, B. I'm gonna mute. I'm finna listen. You got to say it on here. I'm finna shoot up, kill up. I'm finna listen.
Me too.
Beautiful, killer. Nah, for real. All right, this the brother's channel. The brother name is the brother name is VARB333. VARB333. All right, we're gonna go to his video of how I started smoking crack, and then we're gonna go to the video of him living. Then we're gonna go to the video of him living in a storage unit. All right, let's go.
I want to do a story time about how I started smoking crack. It was the year 2020, the year COVID came. Um, I was hustling, and the year before that, I was on pills real bad, y'all. The fake fentanyl pills. I thought they was real at the time, uh, and I was on those, and I got kicked out of my mom's house like in the end of 2019. My mom kicked me out because I had cussed her out. Because like when I used to do them like on fentanyl, I do not shut up. Like it's like being drunk. It's like I can like being on like dope, like heroin or like fentanyl. It made me feel like I'm drunk and I do not shut up. Like I can't, and I feel like I'm damn invincible. Like I can say anything to anybody, and I just don't care what I say. I think that's kind of like why I don't like drinking too, because I
Hey, Uncle said, anytime you want to stop me, just let me know.
Okay, no problem. We'll do.
I never like I never liked alcohol, like, and I still don't. I don't care to drink, but yeah, I had my mom kicked me out the house when I was 19. Damn, hold on, this is kind of like far back, but it kind of makes sense though. But anyways, yeah, before crack, I was already popping pills. That was my shit at the time, just popping pills. And I'm not glorifying drug use, y'all. I'm just trying to
Stop
tell
right
y'all
there.
like how this happened. Like, but yeah, I was
Stop it
my
right
mom
there.
kicked me
Stop
out the
right there.
house, and I had just got,
Pause for a
and this
second.
is right after I came home from college.
They often talk about marijuana being a gateway drug, but in reality, we often see that it's the pills, the recreational party pills, right? So he's here explaining, and not explaining, but giving you his mindset. I don't drink, so he feels some sort of honor by not drinking, but engages in the pill popping, which has a similar or equal effect, but gateway. Because what's going to happen here from the popping the pills? You start with one. At a certain point, you're popping 10 pills a day because it increases. That's the pill popping. So we tend to put drugs in this under this big umbrella, but you never really see marijuana being an actual gateway drug. It is usually the pills, the party pills, that start that, right? And that's a good point he's making out. He don't drink, but he's on them pills. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. All right.
Anyways, but I was hustling, popping pills, and running my damn mouth. And my mom kicked me out the crib, and so I had to go move in with my dad. And so I moved in with my dad, and nothing really changed. You know, I just kept hustling, popping pills, and you know, and then eventually COVID came. You know, and you know, I'm hustling, and my knee gave out on me, man, because you know I played sports and stuff, and I wasn't always taking care of my body, bro. Like my knee, I had to have another surgery on my knee, and that just made it worse because they started prescribing me pills, which didn't really like help the situation up because it just made me feel like it just made me think it's that more cool, and then I started drinking lean and stupid, like, but yeah, and then so I'm getting prescribed pills, and when them run out, like I'm abusing them, like every time I get a script, it's gone either that day or the next day, like they not lasting that long, but and then I go buy some more fake pills, but had my surgery April Fool's Day, 2020, and I had to learn how to walk again, bro. I was down for like 3 months, and then I was down for 3 months, and I had to learn how to walk again. So boom, and then like soon as around the time I started learning how to walk again, and I'm still hustling the whole time on crutches, bro. I'm still hitting plays, and you know, like I'm still doing my thing, bro. Like stupid, like, but you know, and then I ended up taking a trip to California for my birthday. So like what, from 5 years ago, around this time, yeah, I went to California by myself. I was out there for 4 days, had a good time. When I came back, I spent all my damn money because I don't know. I just felt like I just felt the need to like. I was so depressed, bro. Like I feel like an old ass man, bro. Like I gotta learn how to walk again and shit. And it's like my body just, I don't know, bro. I was just so depressed because I'm hooked on drugs and selling drugs, and it just wasn't a good look, man. And, but so I come back from California, and I'm driving, and I'm smoking weed too. Like it's crazy. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I was doing that, bro. Like I don't know. It's beyond me, y'all. But like, so I, like, you know, I'm getting weed from the dispensary. So like when I get back, in Michigan, weed legal just like how it is in California, like recreational. So I was like, so as soon as I get back to Ohio, I'm like, man, I gotta go to the dispensary in Michigan. And then my damn car break down. As soon as I hit Detroit, my car break down. So one of my homies, I called one of my homies come pick me up, and but he came and got me, and I'm just leaving my car there. And this is my first car, my first ever car. It was a Hyundai XG350, you know. But my car break down. My friend come get me, and I go back to Lima. Now I don't got a car, and I'm broke. Well, I probably got like $500, but just a few days before I had a few thousand. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's looking bad, man. And you know, my people's like, yeah, man, you can if you want to start, you can take over my third shift at the spot, moving the other shit. And I'm just like, yeah, come on. So, you know, I ain't selling weed no more. Now I'm graduating. Now, mind you, I'm still popping pills. But now I can't pop, you know, I can't be down no more. So now it's just like I gotta start doing I'm falling asleep in the spot. Like, how the hell I'm hustling, falling asleep with all this money on me? Like, so when I started making money, but I'm still like, okay, something got to change because I just can't keep falling asleep. I'm missing out on money, bro. Like, people knocking on the door, I'm telling them I'm missing out on money because I'm too busy nodding out. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, but so I'm like, okay, I need to stay up. So I had this bright idea to start doing Adderalls. And I had done Adderalls before, but now it's just like, okay, I need to do them to stay up and to stay high. So
Yeah, that's that pill
I
popping
started.
culture. That's that pill popping culture. So now he's going from downers to uppers, right? So this is nothing new. And what's sad is that in 2020, where we understand the repercussions of using drugs like that, how do you get yourself caught up? That's the bigger question. Because you can see the consequences of popping pills and crack cocaine all around you. So it talks about a state of mind. And this is where you need to be careful. Popping the mollies and popping the little zannies, and it seems innocent, but it progresses and it progresses exponentially. Now we see the progression. He's on the uppers now. Mm-hmm. Because he's missing out on money. Yeah, that's what's going on. Continue, please.
Uncle said he say he say he gotta flip the script now, man. He can't be nodding off no more in the trap. Now he gotta
Missing out on money. Not in the trap. Them downers ain't doing it. He got to get himself some uppers. And he's making the money so he can get the real good amphetamines.
right.
Start doing Adderalls. And it's like, damn, this shit costs too much. It's like, nah, it's like, okay, it's not like, now it's like, I'm making money, but I'm still getting high, and okay, now I'm staying up. It's like, okay, well, I got crack, so that's an upper. And then people at this time, I remember like people saying I had bad dope, and I remember like when
Let me stop right there. I'm gonna stop it right there.
You heard?
No, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if know what in your mind as a trapper should you ever be like, you know what? I need to stay up. I'm gonna just do what I'm selling. No, no way. That shit. Uncle said.
They never been schooled by Biggie. They never heard the 10 crack commandments. Never get high on your own supply. The 10 crack commandments, y'all. Wait, listen. If you don't know the 10 crack commandments, you are not in a trap. You are trapped. That's in the 10 crack commandments. Rule number 9. Never get high on your own supply. Y'all didn't listen to Biggie? Nah. It's a rites of passage. If you gonna get in the dope game, you must live by the 10 crack commandments. Rule number 9, you never get high on your own supply. This nigga said the amphetamines costing him too much. I might as well hit some crack. I got it anyway. What? What?
Huh?
Excuse me? What did you say?
Huh?
Excuse me? Excuse me? What nigga did say? Nigga just said he was supposed to what? The amphetamines cost him too much and he got some crack laying back there. Might as well.
This is nobody from the street thinks like that. Nobody from the street like, all right, I'm sipping too much lean in the trap. I'm missing out on money, nodding off. let me start smoking cigarettes or Black and Miles or taking tabs. No way do they say let me start smoking crack. Like you gotta buy a pipe for that. No way do they say, man, hey, look, let me just say this. If you not from the hood, if you not from the hood, don't try to appropriate yourself into that culture because it's shiesty, it's grimy. It ain't no motherfucking rules. You feel me? It's survival mode.
Ain't
It's
no
Grand
love in
Theft
the
Auto.
streets. Ain't no love in the streets, bro. Ain't no love in the streets. Let's be serious. And if your reasoning is that wrong, if you are getting in the game and you don't know the 10 crack commandments, you fitting to get yourself in some real shit, as we gonna see.
All right, keep running. I like that shirt, by the way, Uncle Sid.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
I buy weed and before I sell it, I'll be like, um, and then people I remember like people saying I had bad dope, and I remember like when I buy, like damn, this shit costs too much. It's like nah, it's like now okay, it's now like now it's like I'm making money but I'm still getting high and okay now I'm staying up. It's like okay, well I got crack, so that's an upper. Um, and then people I remember like people saying I had bad dope, and I remember like when I buy weed and before I sell it, I'll be like, okay, so let me try my weed first before I even to know how good it is. So I thought it would be the same thing with the dope, and let me just see what it's like because they saying it's bad. So I'm gonna trying to figure out how like, and I'm trying to like figure out how it's good, who got the best, and that's where I fucked up because that's where I fucked up. But that was literally I remember that being my thought process. Like, okay, I'm just gonna treat this like it's weed, and so I can stay up and so I can stay high.
All right, let me stop right there. Let me stop right there. Anybody from the hood, anybody from the hood, they know that slanging that. They know for a fact they got a tester. You keep a tester. Why do you keep a tester? Cause why the fuck would you be smoking that shit?
Bro, he's selling it. Who are his clientele? You know, crackhead coming around to buy that crack. You see the consequences of the crack. Are you gonna try and smoke it? To prove what to who?
Nah, Uncle said he said this. He said, like when I was selling weed, I would smoke my weed to see how good it is. To see how good it is. That's what you know what I'm saying you do to put a number on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this some bullshit. I could charge baby numbers. This some hot shit. It's adult prices. But he if you from the hood, you know weed ain't crack. You know weed ain't crack. You know you got family members that didn't smoke crack. You know the longevity effect of this shit. You know how you can lose every crack is so good. Crack is so good. A motherfucker will rent their car out. Will rent their car out. You know how valuable a car is in 2025? A motherfucker will crack so good. And you know how valuable a car was in the damn 90s. A
Bro,
motherfucker in 2000, motherfucker will rent their car out.
you buy some
So for him
crack.
to say, Uncle said, for him to say, I thought it was like weed. I smoke it to see how good it is. Huh?
No, no, I ain't buying that bullshit. Bro, you know the consequences of crack, baby. You know what's gonna happen. It's inevitable. You don't know anyone that smokes crack that isn't completely whacked out. You sell this shit, bro. That's a lame ass excuse. I
Fact.
ain't buying that bullshit. You weren't testing and trying. You don't test and try crack. You
Right.
don't test. You don't test and try meth. The fuck you talking about?
Man,
The
Uncle said he was going around seeing who got the best.
crack. The
He
best crack
became his own. He became his own tester
of crack.
of crack. Hey, hey, let me say this. The brother I seen in a recent video, the brother said he 2 weeks sober. Hey man, just leave it alone, gang. We ain't even 5 minutes into your video, and we just leave it alone, gang. It ain't good, gang. This was 2020. We in 2025 right now, and he said he like 2 weeks sober. We letting you know. Me and Uncle said, Wavy and Uncle said, letting you know. Just leave it alone, gang. Uncle said say he out here testing and trying crack.
Crack, bro. What you
Sad.
trying strains? You want to see if the indica is heavy in this one, or the sativa is light? Well, what do you what? You testing crack? You gonna test some Slavia next?
Hey, 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 I don't want to block you, but proof of evidence. Come on, gang, relax yourself. Proof of evidence.
And I remember watching because I'm so observant. Like I'm very observant, and I just always watched them how they load up a pipe and fix it up and smoke it. So I already knew how to do it. It's just about okay. Well, let me. First I was doing it in like a black because I used to smoke Black and Mild. Back then I was smoking Black and Mild. So I wouldn't even smoke a cigarette yet. I take some, I take a rock and put it in my Black and Mild and smoke it like it's in the pipe. But it never got me high. Like it just like it didn't do nothing. So boom. Then I just was like, okay, well let me put it in some weed. Then I rolled it up in some weed, and that was like, okay, it's like yeah now it tastes nasty though. Like weed, and I don't know how people was doing primos because it just wasn't. I didn't like that. Like it was not a good. I probably did. I think I did that once. I think I might have. I think I only did that one time. I might have did it twice, but I think I only did it once, and I put it in the backwood. Like that was fucking the nastiest shit I ever did. But so boom, I did that, and then I didn't like that, and I don't know, probably like a week later. So now it's around like Thanksgiving, and I remember this exact day, like it was yesterday, and I was at the spot, and nobody there, right, and I think my uncle had like I left something for my uncle, and he supposed to leave the money there, but he ended up not leaving the amount of money he was supposed to bring. It just pissed me off. And then I was just so mad, and I was just sitting there like, man, fuck it, I'm about to try this shit, bro. Why this shit? Because this shit. Why is this shit so damn good? Like why? Like what make these? Like I just had to figure. I just needed to know what the fuck it was like. For some reason, I just had to know. And I went to the store. And got me a pipe because he already had the charbroil there. He was already selling at the spot. Like I said, I already knew how to load it up and shit. And I'm all by myself. Like nobody was with me. And I forgot to mention, I had asked because I remember being around. I remember being because I remember being at the spot, and I remember like this girl that eventually became my girlfriend. I asked her to let me hit her.
All right, Uncle said, pay attention to this. He said this girl that used to be at the spot, so she was a customer.
Yeah.
And he said eventually became his girlfriend. take note of this part because the second video he gonna go in on that. So that's how he met her. She used to come to the spot, and she
Samuel
so
L. Jackson and Holly Berry in in New Jack City. Nigga, nigga Tukey, nigga Tukey.
yeah, he, he met her. She used to come to the spot. So this wasn't his spot. He used to come to the spot, and he say she eventually became his girlfriend.
That
Crackhead find his
in that
girlfriend.
spot. And I remember like this girl around. I remember being because I remember being at the spot, and I remember this girl that eventually became my girlfriend. I asked her to let me hit her pipe. This was probably like a couple days before I actually go do this shit on my own, and she like, no, she wouldn't let me. I'm like, yeah, just let me hit, because I thought it was so fucking fascinating blowing out all that damn smoke. I always it just was fascinated with smoking. Period. Like, I always thought smoking was fucking cool. Like, just being able to blow smoke out. That's why I still like smoking. I still think smoking is fucking cool. I love smoking. Like, just being honest. But I got damn asthma. Like, it don't make no fucking sense. Why do I? It's stupid. But anyway, she never let me hit her pipe, and that's why I went and did it on my own. Like, so I went to the store, and when I'm driving, when I'm going to get this pipe, well, I go get the pipe, and then when I'm leaving, I feel this dark energy, bro. It's almost like I felt darkness, like the devil watching me. Oh, I'm getting chills talking about this shit because I just remember it so fucking vividly, dog. Like, I remember feeling.
All right, Uncle Sid. So he
The
says,
demon, the crack fight demon catch him. The demon.
Uncle Sid, he says he says he got this girl used to come to the house, um, and she used to smoke crack in front of him. He asked to hit it with her. She told him no. Out of his mouth, he said, "That's what made me go do it on my own." Out of his mouth, that's what made me go do it on my own.
Moral of the story is, if you're gonna be a junkie, you're gonna be a junkie. There ain't no saving no junkie. He had no reason, no impetus, no argument, no frustration, no circumstances. He just wanted to bang some crack. And he thought he was gonna get down with her like that.
There we go. That's that wisdom. That's why you need the elder in the room, gang. That's why you need the elder in the room. Because they going to give you that motherfucking wisdom. Like Uncle said, it's wild and crack demon. All right, so yeah, Uncle said, oh yeah, that's what I'm about to say. So getting to the point to where he about to smoke the crack. And he said it feels like a cloud is around him, watching him, like basically judging him. What is
He
that about?
knows. He knows the consequences. He is aware of what he's about to do. He knows, he's seen it, he's experienced it. He just wants that high. But at the same time, he knows the consequences. His mind is telling him, bro, this is a bad idea, nigga. Nigga, this is a bad idea, bro. Bro, what the, what? You seen your Uncle Ray, right? You, nigga, you sold crack to Uncle Ray. Nigga, what you doing? Stop it, put it down, put it down.
Uncle said, he said, I'm a observant person. I be watching stuff. So I know how to do it. I seen them roll a boat before. I know how to load the boat up.
You
playing this
see,
video.
if
I'm
you
saying,
know
wow.
all of that, if you know all of that, you know the consequences. So you were fighting against your better judgment, nigga. That's that cloud that came over you. You knew better. Your psyche was warning you. You knew better.
Back, back.
You selling this shit. You observant. You knew where to go and buy the goddamn pipe. You didn't ask the girl. You did it all on your lonesome.
Mm.
You wanted to get high. Let's go.
Something like I'm knowing my life is about to change. I'm about to do this shit. I know I ain't got. I'm getting shit talking about shit because I just remember so fucking vividly. Like I remember feeling something like I'm knowing my life is about to change because I'm about to do this shit. I know I ain't got business doing it, and just knowing that something's about to change, bro. Just go do shit. It was like it was a weird feeling. That's why I'm getting chills now because like I remember that feeling like pure darkness, and it was nighttime, but I go do this anyway. Right? Mind you, I'm all by myself, bro. Upstairs in my room at my spot, and at the time, this is the best shit I ever had. I paid like I paid the most for this, and for the little, you know what I'm saying? But it was yellow and it was flying out of my pocket, bro. Like, so I think that's what really made me too. Like this shit going faster than everything else. Let me try that right here. I put that motherfucker on there, put that thing up, man, hit it. And before I even blew the smoke out, my thing got hard. I'm like, oh shit, the best fucking feeling I ever felt. And bro, to be honest, from that moment until I can't remember what happened in between, like first time. Like I'm pretty sure I meet that day, like right then, right then and there. But like I can't remember like what happened. That
All right, Uncle said, you heard that?
Sure did.
You
Sure
heard that,
did.
Uncle said?
And everything I said, you see, I ain't lying. Nigga wanted to get high. No excuses. I ain't hearing no excuses.
Uncle said, he said, as soon as he lit it, his thing went up. And
Cause
then he said,
he was thinking about that girl.
uh,
Thinking about that
then
girl,
he
bro.
said, Uncle said, then he said, I don't remember what happened the next week.
Yep. Yep.
I don't want to take nothing that's going to make me not know the next 7 days what happened. What the hell?
Wow. Wow.
All right, let's keep running.
Wild.
I see.
following week, bro, like it's blurry. So like I remember smoking so much. Like I remember just keep. I didn't know how to smoke or anything. And then eventually, like, old girl, I actually load my pipe because we would already get.
Hey, you brought old girl back up, Uncle said, you heard that?
Say that again.
Say, he brought old girl back up.
Ah.
All right, here you go. Here you go. This is the second part.
All right, part two of how I started smoking crack. Now I'm not glorifying drug use. I'm just telling a story, y'all. This is something that means a lot to me. This is part of my growth as a person, recovery. So I left off what I was talking about, old girl, and yeah, it was love. It was love. So
It was love. See, that's why I said pay attention. That's why I said pay attention to when he first brought her up. You first brought her up as she was a lick that used to come to the trap. She was a lick that used to come to the trap that eventually became my girlfriend. That's what he said. Now he started off the video saying, yeah, man. How he ended the video saying we started smoking. You know what I'm saying? Now he's starting this video saying, yeah, it was love, y'all. It was love.
Told y'all. Told y'all.
Talk about old girl. And yeah, it was love, bro. It was love. So I met her at another spot, you know, where I used to go hustle at. And understand that this girl way older than me, like 21 years old. And she like either 32 or 33. So like she had already been in the game.
That's the problem. You haven't been in the game. You think
he fell in love with a professional crackhead.
You could test. You
nigga fell in love with a veteran.
Uncle said. Uncle said, he's saying she was already in the game. Nigga, you thinking you can test and try out crack to see if it's good and still sell it? No, nigga, you wasn't in the game. See, look, hey, look, for the 18-year-olds, the 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds. If you ain't from the streets, if you ain't from the hood, do what your parents said. Because that lane that they taking you down is for the betterment of you. You know what I'm saying? If you go to school with all white kids and you think you're more gangster and you know you're more hood than them, that's cool. But still go to college, still, you know what I'm saying, trade school, still get you a job. Don't fall down into the blunder of the mist. You know what I'm saying? Don't get tricked out of your position, gang. We gotta stay focused.
Yeah, boy, that's about
We gotta
staying focused
stay
right there.
focused.
That's some real talk right there. That's some real talk. He wanted to be down. He's checking out the older woman. She's into crack. She blows him off. He thinks getting high is gonna get her attention. And it worked. Because at that point, he probably became her supplier. Got himself in some real debt because he can't pay where he's getting his coke from, his dope from. Yep, we're going to see the unraveling. It happens every time.
Bad business.
It feels like clockwork.
I keep running this game tape.
And she a professional dope dealer. And like she was hustling too. Like
Uncle said called the crack demon. Uncle said called the crack demon, and this nigga called her a dope demon.
A professional
when
crackhead.
when I met her, she had her own.
Right. Now, earlier when you was talking about car with the clouds, when he felt the clouds over him, you was talking about that's the dope demon.
Yeah, that's a dope demon right there. Coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you.
Ain't going on. Like she was already into the money, and you know, I felt comfortable around her. I think I talked about this last video, but I'm just going to go ahead and say because like it mean a lot to me, bro. I still think about this girl. Like ever since I moved out of her house, bro. Like and I started going to rehab. Like I never stopped thinking about it, bro. And I see people, I meet people all the time that remind me of her. Like, and I still think about it, bro. Like, when she taught me about, like, she taught me the game. And they're like her and my uncle, and you know, everybody like most of the time that I was out there, like I was with her. But anyways, though, like, so when the first day I met the girl, she she was already hustling. You know, we you know, fondly favors. Um,
We ended up doing what?
He was out of his league. She was a professional. She's hustling, she's smoking dope, and he wants to get up to that speed. She probably took his virginity and gave him the best sex he ever had. He's still hooked.
Hey, Uncle said when I hear that, that sounds like to me he was giving her free dope and she was letting him hit that ass.
Yep. I told you I could write the script.
Bad bitch.
Yeah.
He called it sexual favors and fondling. The hell?
What the hell?
you know, we end up, you know, fondling.
He about to say this when he first met her.
Most of the time that I was out there, like I was with her. Um, anyway, like so right when the first day I met the girl, she yeah, she was already hustling, and you know we end up, you know, fondling for favors. Um, and I just felt comfortable around her, man. Like I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like she just had this presence about her, like she would like rub my back. I don't know if I think I talked about it in the video, but like she would rub my back and she would like talk, and she would just talk to me like a regular person, bro. I didn't look at her like I didn't look at her like that. You know what I'm saying? I looked at her as a regular person, bro. But like, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't like, and that's why I think I wanted to, like, another reason why I really started wanting to get high because I was around her and she was like getting high right in front of me, bro. Like, and I just wanted to do. She really wanted to do it, but like she wouldn't let me. Like she really did care about me, bro. Like she really did, and she still do. Like, and I'm still love her, to be honest with you, because I still think about it. But anyways, though, like she wouldn't let me. She wouldn't let me hear her. Like, so I went and did it on my own. You know, I went and did it on my own. You know that I told that story. I hit the thing, and I get wrecked, and boom. So I ended up like hiding it, hiding ended up hiding them in my room, and I really don't remember like what happened that next day or maybe the day after. But she like somewhere in that week, she like I bring her up to my room and we start smoking, you know, and I'm sitting there and I'm like I got a decent amount of bag on me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just taking it to the face, bro. You know, and I'm not going to drug you, bro. I'm just telling my story. Um, and she would sit there and watch me, bro, like in disgust, bro. Like she would tell me you need to stop doing this, or you're gonna lose everything. Like if you don't stop, like she seen what I couldn't see, and like what everybody else like. Everybody would tell me the same thing, bro. And they would tell me to leave her alone. And my uncle told me that she would be the best person on the team, but I didn't understand what it meant. Like I understand what he meant now, but I didn't know what he meant. You know, like so, like everybody would tell me like, bro, you need to leave that girl alone because she'll take everything from you. And
You hear that said?
Yep. Yep. He was warned.
She telling him Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I said he was warned. She was gonna destroy him. She's a professional in these streets, and she saw him as vulnerable prey.
But
It's
look
just
though.
that
But
simple.
look though, Uncle said. But look though, Uncle said. She was telling him. She was telling him, you need to stop doing this shit. You need to stop doing this shit. You're gonna lose everything. And then before she knew he was smoking, she was telling him she wouldn't let him hit the pipe. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up doing it on his own. But once she found out that he was doing it, she told him, you need to stop or you're gonna lose everything.
No, no, that was his family, not her. His family was warning
Nah.
him to stay away from
Show you.
her.
Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna run it back on the set.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah. Let
wild.
me hear it.
So you remember him saying she wouldn't let him hit the pipe, so he did it on
Yeah,
his own.
yeah, yeah. He went in it on his own.
All right, now this this is the part.
If you don't stop, like he's seeing what I couldn't see, and he in disgust, bro. Like it's a,
He said they went to his room. She seen him smoking crack, and she looked at him in disgust. Check this out.
and like I'm sitting there, I got like a lot. I got a decent amount of a bag of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just taking it to the face, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to find drugs, bro. I'm just my story. Um, and she would sit there and watch me, bro, like in disgust. Like she would tell me like she would tell me like you need to stop doing this or you're gonna lose everything. Like
If
if
someone
you don't
just
stop,
came at the door, I
like
gotta
she's
go. I'll be right back.
and like everybody else, like
Say Uncle said.
Someone's at the
It's
door. I'll be
like,
right back.
all right, it's like she doing crack in front of him. She doing crack in front of him. He only, that's all he want. You know what I'm saying? I guess he like her as a female. You know what I'm saying? So she doing it in front of him, and I guess he like her as a female, so he started doing her drug of choice. He started doing her drug of choice, and then he said another story about he was in the spot and his uncle ain't bring the right amount of money, so he started smoking it out of a black and mild and a blunt. You know what I'm saying? So he said he started smoking it out of a black and mild and a blunt. So that's another crazy part right there. Let's keep going.
everybody would tell me the same thing, bro. She would tell me to leave her alone. My uncle told me that she would be the best person on my team, but I didn't understand what it meant. Like I understand what it meant now, but I didn't know what he meant. You know what I'm saying? Like so like everybody would tell me, yeah, bro, you leave that girl alone because she would take everything from me. And she even told me like, yeah, like you're gonna lose everything if you do this. Like if you keep going, like you gonna lose everything. And I just didn't care. I just wanted to get high, like straight up, like and I just wanted to get and get off, bro. Like and she treated me differently after she found out that I was getting high. Like before, it was cool. Like we was like she was like coming around her, you know what I'm saying, and I would be putting her around and
All right, gang. So when she met you, when she met you, you was the plug. You know what I'm saying? You was the connect, and you wasn't the crackhead. So when you see that that's what she want, y'all start hanging out more. You know what I'm saying? Female crackheads, no male crackheads, so they plug them in. She plugged them in with their connection. Go. It always, you know what I'm saying? I know somebody, blase, blase. So she bringing you clientele, I'm guessing. But you take her back to your room and you hitting the pipe and you doing it a lot, and she's saying, and you looking at her, she's saying, I mean, you looking at her, she looking at you in disgust. Why do you think she looking at you in disgust, brother? Because she she sees that you're now a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't um the label is there. You know what I'm saying? You taking this whole, you know what I'm saying, self to the face. You know what I'm saying? She like, man, you need to chill out. You're gonna lose everything. You know what I'm saying? That shit is expensive. You know what I'm saying? You think you're defeated. You might need to slow down. It do cost. It is money behind all of this stuff that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's an expensive habit.
You know, she really just come around the cop for real, or like make some money. But like, I felt we both. I know, like I felt connection. I don't know if I'm being delusional or what, but like I know what love feel like, bro. Because I, you know, like I have both of my parents in my life, bro. Like,
If you didn't have the crack, if you didn't have the crack, you wouldn't be feeling the way you feeling, or you probably would have never met her. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so like you gotta understand, gang, that you met a crackhead. So if you got the crack, like come on, gang, that's a match made in heaven. You feel me?
and that's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? My relationship with my parents is is rocky, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of
And she told you you're gonna lose everything while you in a storage building right now. You feel me? So she was right.
the day, it's still love, you know. But like I just felt some type of way about it, bro. Because like any other girl, I like no, but like her, because like yeah, she like had a country accent. She was for what 4'10", 4'11", and just something about her, bro. Like I don't know, man. But
Hey, for the for, for the for the youth, for the 19, 18, 20, 21 year olds, man, if you're not from the streets, if you're not from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to fit in with it. Don't try to be down. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the music, you know what I'm saying? It's art, you feel me? People from there expressing themselves. Respect it. You can love it. You can fall in love with that artist, you know what I'm saying? And all their works and all the songs. But don't try to be who you not, you know what I'm saying? Be who you is.
anyways, though, like so we was like that first week I started smoking. We was up in my room. Like I think it's the first time I smoked with her. She found out I smoked. And no. The first time we we went to a hotel. You know what I'm saying? We was at the Motel 6. Um, um, he had two stems, and I'm like, let me see one of them. She like, no, but I just grabbed it and I just started smoking in front of her. And the way she looked at me, like
You grabbed it. You grabbed the crack pipe and started smoking in front. Told you no, so you grabbed it and started. But you gotta understand the optics, gang. She like she like trying to protect you, and you like acting doped out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the optics, gang.
she had two stems, and I'm like, let me see one of them. And she like, no, but I just grabbed it and I just started smoking in front of her. And the way she looked at me, like because she was like I said, I was already on other drugs, so like she already knew that I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when she found out that I was doing that, because nobody had known, she was the first to find out that I was getting high. Like she would tell me, like, if you don't like you're gonna lose everything. You stop smoking, like she would just look at me and she started being different too. Like she started being an asshole towards me and she just like would just torture me mentally. Like she would get it in my head to not do it, bro. Like for real. And that's how I knew she like really cared about me. That or like she just like because I had the money, you know what I'm saying? She like we was like a team, you know what I'm saying? And Yeah, man. Yeah, we at the hotel. You know, I'm sitting there just smoking in front of her. You know what I'm saying? And she pissed, bro. Like she's upset for real. But I don't care because I'm chasing it, bro. Like it's already like what the first one is one is too and 1,000 is never enough. But so at this point, I just want somebody to do it. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, like she get over it. It's just like, all right, come on, like I'm gonna show you. And she showed me. I learned real quick, but like it got better, bro. Like because she real, bro. She was doing me dirty, bro. Like and when I ran out of money, that's when it got bad. But like, but you know what I'm saying? When I had the money too, it was bad. But like it was worse when I went broke.
Damn. So she told Broski. She told Broski, leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose everything. He keep trying to prove himself. He fell in love with the high. He chasing the high. She started treating me bad when I ran out of money. And shit, she was treating me bad before that, nigga. When I ran out of money, nigga, when I went broke, it was different.
And yeah, the first time I hit it, bro, I had 10 racks, bro. Like my first time getting high, like I had money. But and then eventually, like, okay, so like a couple days after we leave the hotel, I think.
Damn, my boy spent 10 racks on crack. Did he just hold up? Nah, he ain't say that. Nah, that's cap. Stop the cap. He did he just say he spent 10 racks on crack? Run that back. Hey, we gotta get you some help, homie. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That could've went. Goddamn.
That's when we went to my room. And then we smoking again. And I'm not giving her like just straight to the face with it. Like and she would just be like mad. And this one for months, so like until I ran out of like we would go and eventually bro, I got so paranoid that I didn't want to be at my spot no more. Like she knew people, like we would go to other places all like everywhere and just post up and just that same thing, bro. Like and it was stupid. You know? But at the same time, bro, like she was it's funny because the place where I played spot we met at, eventually them people they ended up moving out and we ended up moving in. So we moved in together. And we moved in together and oh, I really love that girl, man. Like the end of 23.
Hey, to be all the way honest though, everybody been in that toxic relationship. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been in that one toxic relationship that no matter how you feel about the outcome, but you know it was toxic. You know what I'm saying? At the time it felt good. Looking back on it, you feel like goddamn.
Relapsed and I went to her house and she and it's like the first two. I hit her up and her house was open. Like when I pulled up, it was so many cars there. When I went in there, she cleared the house for me, like cleaned up and everything, like made sure it was. And it felt like how I used to feel like she like a genuine person like me, but we ended up, you know what I'm saying? We ended up, but we didn't do nothing though. Like because she just is so good.
Man, homie said he hit her up a couple years later. He had relapsed. I remember said the first time he hit that thing went up. You know what I'm saying? They said he hit up a couple years later when he relapsed. And she looked up. So I don't know if he's saying the crack swept her in a couple years. I don't know if he was saying that, or I don't know if he was saying over or I guess over that time, you know what I'm saying, she didn't look so appealing. I'm not sure. Y'all let me know. Was he talking about the crack?
You know what I'm saying? And I just do it, bro. Like it was just nah. You know, and that's why it's like the feelings, bro, like the love. Like I just couldn't do it. Like and I could tell she didn't want to either because like when I was there, she was like, "Are you getting mine?" And she didn't like me. She liked me for me. She didn't like that in me. Like she really liked it. And we were cool until like, I started behind, and that's when it's changed. Like everything be cool like, until like I be myself, and like yeah. Man.
Brother, that's because you was a crackhead, brother. She can't brag about, even though she a crackhead. Some we can't have and shit. We be wanting to goddamn we want to date a millionaire and shit. We ain't a millionaire. But she's a crackhead and she wanted to date somebody that's not a crackhead. And she looking at you like, God damn, I didn't turn this nigga into a crackhead, or God damn, this nigga more of a crackhead. He smoking more crack than me.
She taught me a lot, man. She taught me a lot. And, it really like because like the video cut off, like my phone storage got full, and either way all the time, but like and what's funny is she ended up my name tatted on her, and it was her idea. Like this was before I ran out of money, but like she said my name tatted on her, like near her hip, flower.
My nigga said before I ran out of money, my name tatted on. Nigga say before I ran out of money, she got my name tatted on. Man, that's bad work right there.
And what's funny is she ended up getting my name tatted on her, and it was her idea. Like this was before I ran out of money, but like she still got my name tatted on her, like right in her hip with a flower. Like I don't know why she wanted to do that, but she did it. Like she had her idea. And I was like, okay. And like I don't know, because but we was like so bad to each other. Like
all right, let's get to the homeless part. Let's get to the homeless part. Oh no, we good on the fruit snacks right now, man. Oh no, we good on the VAR right now, gang. We at Pine Club, Powerful Business Only University, Super Wavvy University right now. We good on the VAR right now, gang. You feel me? Oh no, we good on the Netflix too, gang. We watch this football season. We good on the Netflix, OG.
my student. Yep. I'm 26 years old. I live in the storage unit. I lived in my storage unit for 5 months, y'all. And this shit completely changed my life, bro. Like, man, I didn't plan this, bro. Like, when I started my YouTube channel, man, it started with passion, bro. It started with complete passion, bro. You know what I'm saying? And start off like the first video was drawing. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just start drawing, man, because I love drawing. You know what I'm saying? I just kept doing what made me happy, bro. Like, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing, man. I was living with my dad when I started my YouTube channel, and things changed, bro. And I just took a little faith. Like my original plan was just sleep outside, bro. Like that's what I did the first couple nights. Like Then I realized I was talking to a dude at Burger King, right? And I had my shopping cart, right? And you know, like where they the gate where like you put the trash at, where you know the gate that's surrounding the dumpster at any fast food restaurant, it was open that day. And I put my shopping cart in there because I didn't know where else to put it, bro. Like with all my stuff in it, all the stuff that's in my storage room, right? That same shopping cart is in there, like. And he was like, yeah, man. I was just talking to him like, he's like, yeah, you can't have a shopping cart in there, bro. You put it somewhere else. And I'm just telling him, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I don't know where else to put it. He's like, yeah, don't you get one of the storage units, bro? And, you know, he's like, I get. He was like, I stuck in my storage unit for a couple months, got the job Burger King, then, you know, every time. And he was like, I just got out of prison. I'm from North Carolina, this and that. And that's what gave me hope right there. He was like, I got me a gym membership. And he's like, that's where I took my showers at. And he got a car and everything. And, but it gave me hope, bro. Like, this was not planned, bro. So it was two different storage units in it.
Shout out to that brother. Shout out to that brother. See, us is black people, man. We gonna improvise, man. We gonna improvise. We gonna find a way out of no way. You got a job. Say you stand in the storage unit before he got a job at. And while he got a job at Burger King, then he went up and got an apartment. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always gonna turn lemons to lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
Area, but like I just picked this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here, bro. Like it was February 5th. Yeah, I moved into storage unit, bro. Like. Yeah. I just started like this though. Just out my door though, man. Close. And it's like it's like a little hole right here. And then close. And I take my screwdriver and I put it in there. I lock it in there. I just start doing it. So I would kind of like, you know, kind of it's locked. All the other like this one right here. So I'm assuming that's like it's closed, but I'll be here during the day, you know what I'm saying? So it really don't even matter, bro. But there have been times at night. There's been times, bro. There's been like people that actually open my storage unit while I was in here, like laying down. But they never. I guess I never did nothing. But that's how I close it now. And then like the way I used to close it though, I close it most of the time like this. I got to take my sandals. Now these used to be my sandals. I got sandals now, but you just do it like this. You know what I'm saying? Or do it the other way. So yeah, I just use put it in here like that. Just put the door shut and just shut the bottom of there. But it always kind of like open back up a little bit. So I think that's kind of like how I was in here. But I just moved the other idea that I just showed you before though. Like, but yeah, man. I'm living here for 5 months, bro. Like, and been sleeping in fucking concrete. On a sleeping bag with a pillow and a blanket. And I just recognized it. Basically just because it's like my new laundry too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just basically just moved everything that was there over here because like that's my laundry bag and my laundry basket was over there. But now I basically like just books and hygiene stuff like could have been there, but like I don't know why I'm not doing it. But yep. So like my clean clothes, then it's just like my duffel bag with all like I don't know. I've been living on the same duffel bag for years, bro. Like years, bro. And my shopping cart, and just where I hang my towel to dry. And I just got pillows in here. I don't use them. Stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Just 3 weeks ago, he said he moved out of the store.
Imagine bringing your side project.
3 weeks ago, he said he moved out of the storage unit.
going on YouTube. Your boy graduated from the store. Tour. Hold on. My camera kind of. All right. All right, grace God. Bruh. Man, this has been like just different, you know, like the amount of support and love, bruh, was a lot. It was a lot, bro. Like it don't feel real. How? Man, like got my clock. My little my toys. People from my hometown. Shout out to y'all, man. Like, so right. So look, I'm walking down the street, right? And I hear somebody call my name. Here's Day. Like, I go looking around. What was that? And it's the general manager at Burger King. He's like, come here. He's like, here. And I walk in, and he's like, yeah, I got a call. Somebody was looking for somebody you went to high school with. And he handed me a piece of paper. Swear to God, where did that piece of paper at? I think it's in my bag. He's like, man, they I was like, I didn't know it was you or not. He didn't know his name, you know, because I be at that Burger King all the time. Like, it's my lounge area. And when I said the name, I knew exactly who it was. Shout out to you, Dominique. How they like put that much effort into finding out, you know? Like, it's like that's crazy, yeah. You know, I was connected from my town, and just on straight up, man. And I didn't know she lived here, and another girl from my hometown, but I went to school with her, you know what I mean? She finance my new league. Yeah, I got me new pair of shoes. My first threes. You feel me? Some other ones, but
Okay. I like that.
busted. Yeah, like rocks in my air bubble, and like I have to like open them up and like just dump them out. But like they was my shoes, bro. Like, you know, I can't wear shoes, bro. Like flat footed, and gotta have like some Nikes, bro. You know.
Let me go to one more video. So somebody from his hometown reached out. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Somebody from his
completely like, and I didn't even realize I didn't even realize it. It was just another video, bro.
Let me find this other video real quick. This was 3 months ago.
Enjoy the show and say.
Nah, we good on the shows, man. We good on the shows right now. You feel me? We good on that.
About 2.5, but
We good on the gas. We got the good gas. We good on the. Oh yeah, we good on the product too, gang. Got the products, gang. Got the products already, gang.
2.5, but
Yeah, I gotta keep on product.
I was going on YouTube. If you new to my channel, my name is LeVar, and I've been homeless for about 2 months. Not really about 2.5, but I gotta tell my story, man. Cause it's eating me alive if I don't tell the story, man. Getting ready to take a nap right here on the walk to a bag right there. This is an old abandoned Rite Aid. You know, working out. But, you know, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
All right, so this is before that last video. This is before that last video.
My story, man, because why am I hiding it? Why am I not going to tell my story, man? You know, it's my damn story. Tell it one day, anyways. So I'm gonna tell it now. It's a nice day. Got a good background right there, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all about just me, you know, my life for the past few years. I'm about to be 26 this summer, and time flies. But when I was 21, a few months after I turned 21, I started taking crack, and it changed my life. You know, I probably smoked crack for about 6 months straight. He was out on the street before I started going to rehab. And so around this time in 21, so April 21, I went to my first rehab. That was my life for 4 years. No, 3.5 years. About 3.5. Because I ain't been in rehab in about 6 months. You know. Yeah, man. You know, I was out in Ohio. You know, from Ohio, and you know, I was in rehab for about 3.5 years, man. For 4 years, and 3.5. But yeah, man. And I would leave for a couple days, maybe a day. The longest I ever left rehab and to go get high was probably about like a week, maybe. And yeah, you know, I go from rehab city to city, and
The longest you leave rehab to get high is a week. I thought rehab is for you to not get high. Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
For a couple days, maybe a day. The longest I ever left rehab and to go get high was probably about like a week. And but yeah, man, you know, I would go from rehab to city to city, and
My boy say I would go from rehab to rehab, city to city. My boy say he was on a rehab tour. God damn it.
and but yeah, man, you know, I would go from rehab to city to city, and you know, find my, you know, but I always, you know, always listened to what he was teaching. You know, I learned a lot of stuff about mental health. I really did, and I learned a lot of stuff about communication. I learned a lot of stuff about personalities, principles, just life work. You know, I gained a lot of weight too. So before I started smoking, I can even after, but you know.
If you want to build an app and have.
Nah, we good on that. Nah, we good on college. We got the connect. Got the connect over here, baby girl.
You know, I used to think like I could just meth for like a few, just like nah. You know, I meth a few, but it ain't really my thing, man.
Oh, see. My boy was overexposed. You know what I'm saying? Boy was overexposed to hard drug usage. You know what I'm saying? And Mary Jane is the way to go. Mary Jane is not a gateway drug. When you on weed, when you just on weed, you don't say shit like a upper and a downer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the indica and sativa, but you don't be like a upper drug or a downer drug. Nah. This one strain, you know what I'm saying, got both, and it got the hybrid. Shout out to my hybrid smokers. You know what I'm saying? So saying I tried meth a few times, no, gang. That's not cool. Drugs are not cool, gang. Get you some weed, and you gonna be alright. You ain't gonna be spending all the goddamn money and all the crazy ass shit.
I'm fentanyl too. Don't really care for that. And I've done it all. Shrooms, acid, Adderall, Percocets. You know, I've done it all, man. And but crack really was done. I was like, yeah, that's the one. You know, everybody got a hold on me, man. So I found God. So I really started getting close to God. I really started getting close to God, man. And that's what's keeping going now, man. Got me right here, you know.
Shout out to that right there.
So yeah, man, I was closer to God. And that's how I started losing weight. You know, really actually attempted that. Oh, I'm gonna do drugs, all this. Even my mom go low. She ordered it, but it showed up. You know, it's like a weight loss supplement. You know, it was being commercials and TV and stuff. You know, I just said enough was enough, man. And a couple years ago, I went back to my hometown, and I was there for 11 months. You know, there for 11 months, and sober for 11 months. You know, did shrooms once or twice, but so it really 9 months where I was completely sober. 11 months smoking crack, but that's when I knew, like, I go to the gym all the time. I had my first fitness membership. Started doing cardio, just started working out, man. And then I started working at Walmart. I was doing pets and stuff. That's why I started losing that weight, you know, because I was moving.
There we go. Sound like we're on the up and up.
Okay. Boom, I relapsed. Moved to Akron. Well, you know, I was moving. So I was like, okay. Boom, relapsed. You know,
West, man, you was on the right track, gang. We had a job at Walmart, putting in that motherfucker work, gym membership. Come on, gang.
Just started working out. And eventually I started working at Walmart, and I was doing the pet stuff. And I started losing all that weight. You know, I was moving a lot. So I was like, okay. Boom, I relapsed. Then I moved to Akron. I had to find a car and shit. Didn't work out. And that shit stressed out. But yeah, and then I relapsed, gave the car back to the dude. He was like, it is what it is. Moved to Akron, Ohio. That's where stuff got magical. That's where it was fun. I love it, you know. I was there for what? I got there in February and I left in November. So it was at 8 months. No, 10 months, 9 months, 10 months. Well, when did I get to February? Yeah, for about 9 months, some shit like that. Basically, I was there a whole damn year. But no, that's where I really let go, man. That's where I really let go. And you know, I just started getting to the bottom, man. Like I remember one day I was walking from the bus stop. I was from the bus stop, and you know, this called just get in the when you start there, and then in the room, and he just reading it out loud. I left Akron because you know I was, like I said, just learning how to let go and just let God, you know, just learning how to inner intuition, you know.
Need more power?
We're gonna see what my boy mean by let go and let God. He said he left Akron. And, let's see.
You know, I even got a job as this dude. I was working because you know I ended up getting this job as a canvasser for the election, right before the Donald Trump election, and council was telling me to fill out stuff on Indeed, so I started out with like $26 an hour in the canvasser of the election. You know, go around getting who was doing people registered to vote, and then I was doing good, and they switched. They did that campaign. You know, the deadline for people registered ended. You know, it was time. It was almost time. It was our voting. We started doing, so we're going door to door and people how to vote when it like it was gonna vote in person or by mail, early, whatever. And then but yeah, and I was a top person. You know, I was a top performer. You know, I got the money.
I could already see, man, like, all jokes aside, this is a cool brother. And I could see his brother was raised right. You know what I'm saying? He just the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? And thinking that you can test that and try out crack the same way you can do with weed. You might not know the harm. You didn't know at that time the harm of weed, but your girl was telling you, you know what I'm saying, and you should already knew. You should have already knew by having family members and shit like that, gang. So we I don't understand it, but you know what I'm saying. Let's keep pushing.
We'll sign a pledge card. People sign. I said, yeah, I vote. You know, and you know, I was a performer, and eventually, they told me, yeah, man, you do this, and you know, they see me, and then the lady that was running office, she was like, I just heard her like, man, she was stressed out. She was like, me a damn assistant, and I was like, she'll be assistant, and she was like, she looked at me, and I considered it. She was like, yeah, it's okay, and she was like, you for real? Long story short, boom, became an assistant. So I don't gotta walk around, and it's cold. This is like in the fall. Yeah, it's like in the summer, getting into fall, so it's cold. You know, we walk around and it's raining, and I'm like, I'm glad I ain't be out there with the regular more. Just sit at the office. You know what I'm saying? I guess it takes $26, $28 an hour. I get so good at an assistant. The person above her come to me, hey man, you want to organize? We put on salary. I'm like, and this is in like a week after. This I knew was God, man, because like, and when you were organizer, like people from other states, like all the way from Louisiana, and they pay for your Airbnb, they pay for food every day, they pay for, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, how did I get here? how did I get here in like less than like in 30 days? I got this new title of organizer, and I can run all this, you know, I'm a boss, and you know, and that just told me something like there was something, you know, Jeremiah 29 for the plans that I have for you, says the Lord. Plans are good and not of evil. Plans to give you a future and a hope in the future. On that time, I would be on that. I would say it to myself all the time because it's just knowing, it's just deep knowing that God is in my life, man. Yeah, man. Anyways, around this time, I'm getting closer to my dad. You know, talking to my dad a lot, and I'm thinking about that a lot because I'm not really seeing the future in it. Because in that job, anyway, you know, it wasn't gonna last too much longer. But at the day, I needed me to go to the state eventually. You know, to do they would call me. You know, I've been traveling, but I already knew that wasn't for me because I don't want that fucking slave. And I'm glad I didn't put that. But anyway, you know, since I started going to my dad, ever since I started going to after I started going to crack, my dad moved here to Tennessee. And after he got the house and everything, he asked me to move down here. You know, it's expensive down here, and it would be better for me to come move down here away from my house. You take care of anywhere you go, man. And the day I left Ohio, you know, God told me it was okay to move down here. I agreed with God. So
You said God told you that was okay to move down.
To come move down here, get away from my house. You know, you take care of anywhere you go, man. And the day I left Ohio, you know, God told me it was okay to move down here. I agreed with God. So you know, that's why I told him like weeks before I left. Like, yeah, all right, I've done it a couple weeks, man. And so the day I left, I smoked crack. For the day, I smoked crack for about a day. I spent like $5, but
Man, I thought
like weeks before I left, like, yeah, all right.
man, you just said you talked to God, gang. Hold up, gang. See, now come on, gang. You said you just talked to God, gang. You said you talked to God. He said it was okay for you to move to Ohio. You said the day before you left, you smoked some crack. Come on, gang. I thought you talked to God, gang. What we doing, gang? What was he? Where did he go? Where did God go, gang?
I'll be on in a couple weeks, man. And so I left. I smoked some crack for about a day. I smoked crack for about a day. I spent like $400. But last I was like 6 I smoked
$400 on some crack, gang.
crack. So smoked that day. Got on the ground. Came down to Tennessee.
All right, let me go to bro. Let me go to Broski's latest video. Go to Broski's latest video. I want to see how he living. Is everything all right? Let's go to his last video. 3 weeks ago was probably the one that's on topic. Are we good on the Lysol, gang? We got the good gas. You know what I'm saying? They cure, every cure you need, gang. You got the good gas. You know what I'm saying? They cure everything you need.
Back in storage unit. I just need some motivation, y'all, because bro, I miss it here. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I've been out here for a whole week now. And, it's uncomfortable, bro, because I've been just here for what, like 6 months, dog. Life changing, bro. This was my first apartment. I've never had my own place before, y'all. It's changed my life, bro. Not even just YouTube though, like as a person, bro, like as a man, dog, like sleeping on the concrete, and I still sleep on the floor. Like I don't think I'll ever be able to sleep in a bed. Like I actually slept in bed the other night, and I woke up out my sleep. I dinner through it, bro. Like got that salty, like saliva, you know.
Broski said think he'll never be able to sleep in the bed for the rest of his life. Now, this ain't institutionalized. This something different. He said when he slept on the bed, he damn near threw up. Damn.
I was like, almost like, but so in a couple days I gotta pay my storage. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna keep paying it and just, I don't know if I'm gonna keep paying it or what, but you know, I got what's this? Because like roaches off like some type of like substance that's like, I don't know, some nasty shit. Nothing gonna get back to gun. The next day, that's why, you know, because like I bought this first aid kit. When I first came out, they got like a whole bunch of like nasty shit up here. Like I don't know, like that. It was something like that maybe. I don't know. I'm guessing that's what the roaches should look so nasty. I don't even want nothing right here, dog. But I got dirty clothes right there, and then like these shoes, these shoes, they so cheap. Like they not no good shoes. Like they look nice, but they cheap. Like some of them, like I can't. I got my church shoes. Like that's why I never to be here during the day, bro. A little juice on me. Out a couple, I'll say probably like 2 months ago. Because like, and then another thing though, like I was not the only one living here, bro. Like it was a couple living here, black couple who was living here. Like they ended up getting kicked out a couple, I'll say probably like 2 months ago, because they was on stupid shit. They have a fucking power cord running from the outside. All like I don't think I got caught. I ain't never asked him, but I'm pretty sure that's what you feel. I heard. And I told this story too. I told this story on my live before I got on this. I was like when I only had 200-300 subscribers. Like the first time, like somebody wanted to get on me, it was like 9:45, right? And like by 2 o'clock, they was coming like with a car. Like they was coming with a car. It was like this young white. It was like a young white like brother and sister, and they was like talking shit to their parents. I tell they rushed because you know they moving fast and shit, but they started talking shit about their parents, you know, just talking to each other. And then they almost done. And then it was like, and then dude stopped. He stopped right there in front of her. He was like, you want to look? And then she was like, huh? His sister was like, huh? And then he was like, look. And then he opened the door. I'm like, yo, and then I could see his face. Oh, sorry. And then that was the first time, bro. But I think I told you like the last time some shit happened. But yeah, it's also a little spider cobwebs. I don't know.
Bro, it's
get back in that bag and going to the
storage unit, gang. It's a storage unit.
Like I don't even know, dude, but I don't know.
What makes someone's work?
All right, so I think, man, we all can learn from this situation. We all can learn from this. We need to listen to our parents. You know what I'm saying? Listen to our parents. They telling us the right thing. Although we may not like it, they telling us the right thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard world out here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta buckle up and we gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? We ain't using no goddamn drugs. You know what I'm saying? Just medicate off what's natural to the earth. You feel me? Medicate off what's natural to the earth. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We are